I already been back there for like 20 minutes.
Damn. I have to set up my camera.
You out of pocket, bro.
I
I'm just saying, I done went through a whole blunt, half a 40 ounce, bro.
was just
sitting in the
about to say you
backstage,
should have just
man.
rolled the fuck up.
He did message
Like-
you in the chat though, Black.
And my camera's all
He
fucked
said
up.
backstage.
Yeah,
Whatever
I
camera
was like,
fucked up.
knock, knock.
Yeah,
I'm
but
at
I
the
was
door.
hooking up the camera and shit.
Come on, gang.
Oh.
Now my camera's all fucked up.
You done kick your thing out too.
Let me reset this joint. My camera's all bugged out. Knock, knock. We at the door, bitch. Open up. Like, see, why does my camera look like that? What the fuck is going on? Knock, knock. I'm at the door, bitch. Open up. Knock, knock. I'm at the door, bitch. Open up. Whatever, Robert Pena. I'm trying to get my camera to work, gang. Just give me a second. There we go. We good now.
That I'm not sure what he would think. He'd probably say no, but
I couldn't get my camera to work, gang. We good now. What's popping?
what's going on, man?
Hey,
Shit, I can't
hey,
call it.
This
hey, if
Post
you want to
Malone.
send the link to
Nigga
the
looking
Shut
like
your
Post
ass up.
Malone.
Shut your ass up, motherfucker. What's good?
Hey, if you want to send the link to the bros, it's good too.
Oh, for surely, for surely. Yeah, I ain't doing shit, bro. I'm just cooling. You feel me? Fucking, I was over here busting some motherfuckers' ass in Madden. I ain't doing
Oh, you
shit,
be on the
man.
Madden?
Yeah, I had my wife. Me and my wife had to straighten up my kids' room. My kids fucking was throwing shit underneath their bed and shit. So we had to go fucking clean a bunch of shit out. But I ain't doing shit, just chilling.
You ain't find no ARs or no shit in there, did you?
Nah, thank God, bro. To be honest, thank God. I wouldn't have been
check the
surprised.
drama.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell
What are
y'all
you doing over
doing?
here,
Why your
Pete?
stream still say scheduled? Black, when the hell you going live? Midnight?
All right.
This
This
shit been
motherfucker
scheduled the
fucking
entire
all
half
this
hour
shit.
I was backstage, dog. This motherfucker still ain't started up.
We got jokes tonight, bro.
This motherfucker said 7:30. I've been backstage since 8, at least 7:45. This motherfucker been scheduled for at least the last hour.
Hey, bro.
You was waiting on my pretty face to come to the show or something? Like, fuck you was waiting for?
I was.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? See, now you made me forgot what. All right, hold on.
Yeah, now you just extended another half hour.
Oh, man, fuck. See,
Yeah, man.
now it's my fault, man. Fuck y'all.
That little rant.
You said that was your fault.
No, it's my fault, man. Fuck all
Chris
that.
over here being peaceful, and then you just stirred the whole shit.
Right, this motherfucker.
Hey, it
came
ain't my
in
fault.
and
It ain't my fault. Your boy over here left me backstage for a half an hour.
I didn't know you was gonna
Said-
pop up so fast.
I'm Pharaoh.
Oh well, then next
Boom,
time
back
I'll
to
make
the
next
T1.
time I'll make sure I take my motherfucking time. How about that?
No. No.
That's them Tom Coughlin rules. If you early, you on time. If you on time, you late.
Mm.
And late should never happen. I taught my
Mm.
son that, and my baby mama ran off with my kid because I was teaching him to be structured and disciplined and all the weird shit.
They don't like that.
That was the last time I talked to her. Why'd you tell him that? I don't want to give him anxiety about time. What the fuck? What the
Anxiety.
fuck are you talking about?
Yo, Black, you wanna know what's sad?
What up?
My kids totally forgot about Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
Like they had to be reminded, like what, like. I was like,
Well, right. We
shit's
gonna
being
leave that
scrubbed.
right
Shit,
there.
shit's being scrubbed.
We gonna leave that right there. Huh?
Ugh. You know how I am, brother.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, gentlemen, if you can hear me, don't ever date a
Scrubbed.
fucking foreigner. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, don't date any of them. Just don't marry him, bro.
I wish I'd have told myself
the
that
marriage
14
thing.
years ago.
I had to
Yeah,
go
me
put on,
too.
I had to go put on one of them
About
fresh
22
shields
years
though.
ago.
You know what I'm saying? I seen way too much fucking yellow up here, dude. I had to go bring a shield into the scenario
Hey, I
because
come in
this
peace, though.
dude down here ain't got no fucking Raider gear on. This
he's got
motherfucker
the
down here don't
background.
even have his camera on, and y'all letting this fucking Steeler fan run your panel with Steeler shit all over it, dog.
Bro.
Come on, bro. Fucking
Everything
grab
behind me
him,
is
reach
Raiders.
between your
All I
fucking
wear is
legs, dude.
black,
I'm sure
bro.
you got
So
a
you
pair
know
of
what?
fucking
Here
nuts.
with nothing
Grab
but
them, bro.
praise.
Like, come on, bro.
Look.
just by the way, Mike Tomlin, whatever your name is, I don't know what you go, but I think that's your handle. But I be
It's Josh.
trolling. Nice to meet you, bro. I troll a lot, bro. So a lot of the time, bro, I'm
You're
just
doing-
talking shit.
Oh,
I'm just talking shit, bro. Don't take me
oh,
serious.
brother.
But pleasure to meet
Yeah.
you, bro. Nice to
Oh.
meet you, dog.
Likewise, my man. Black will tell you. Oh, I troll all the time, and
For sure.
I can
Of
take.
course, your name is
It's
Josh.
nothing but banter. I only have hatred in my heart for a couple of different cities.
I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna send the link to the homie Dirty Black.
Probably
All
Baltimore.
right. Dude, I'm trying to set up the screen, but it's cool. Yeah. So you can send it.
We already streaming over on my channel, bro, through OBS.
Oh, so
So-
you talking shit already?
Yeah, so my whole audience has been laughing at you, laughing at me beat your ass for like the last 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? No
That's,
pun
that's what we
intended.
doing. That's what we doing.
You know, I can be
Just-
slick
you
with it. I
just
use
call us the
OBS, so
pregame.
y'all don't even know
Hey.
you're live. Y'all don't know you're
Hey.
live, but we're live, dog.
Hey, yeah, you already showed me what was
Better
up on
confess.
Black Saturday. How
Yeah.
you can get with it.
You
And that's why I
pregame.
was like, hey, you gotta show me how to fuck with it.
Yeah,
the
OBS,
tailgate.
that shit's easy, bro. Shit's easy work.
Yeah, I got a general idea how to do that shit.
It's the main thing, bro, is just getting a display capture so you can capture the screen and then capturing the audio. And then that's it, bro. Then everything else you can do whatever you have to be able to capture the screen, which is just a cropped out display capture. And then you just select the audio in your settings. You just select whatever audio that's coming out of your speaker. So rather it be your computer or your headphones, you'll select that output audio and then you just hit live. That's it. And then you can crop it a little bit more, add a little special effects like I do to my shit, add chat, shit like that. Hey, Dirty, just so you know, bro, you might sit backstage for a half an hour, bro. I was back there for at least 30, dog. I ain't even gonna hold
I'm
you,
ready
gang.
right now. I'm ready.
Hey Ben,
I'm
do
ready
you
for it.
do you stream on Twitch? Where do you stream?
I'm a YouTuber, bro. I'm a
Okay.
YouTuber. This gentleman has just recently become a co-host of my podcast, and then my boy Hotspot be on my podcast whenever he's available on Friday nights. But yeah, we go live. When the Raiders give me something to talk about, like for the last 3 years, I've been live every single day. This year, dude, like I've completely, it's not fun, bro.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? So, but I've been live. We go live every single Friday and Saturday night and talk football on my channel.
That's what's up.
Do you do YouTube or something too?
The only time I was doing YouTube was with Black on
Okay.
the pod that we were doing.
Business decision. We getting that. We about to crack that back up.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to crank that back up. I've been
No, it's
sitting
cranked
on.
because tonight is the first show.
I know, but I've been fucking sitting on fucking Steelers shit for 13 weeks. Y'all taking away some of my joy.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. We just waiting for. I guess you said Dirty coming, right?
He said it's gonna be like 20 minutes, bro. He said he'll just jump in
Oh,
whenever,
okay. So we can get
whenever.
cracking?
Yeah, you good.
Hey, where the link at? What?
Huh?
Where's the
You
link
don't
to the
have the
show
link?
so I can put it out? Like the YouTube one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, have Black send me your YouTube channel, bud.
Here, I'll post
sub.
it in the private chat right now. This is my chat.
Okay.
My channel. I just posted the link.
Okay. I'll just copy that and just.
Why I go to YouTube and I see me on the screen because
I told you was live.
He was not fucking around.
Yeah.
no, I knew he wasn't. Trust me, I knew he wasn't.
I mean, if you're not gonna go live and we're just sitting here giving all this great content out for fucking nothing, we might as well get the masses in here to enjoy it, right?
Hey,
Fucking tailgate. Hell yeah.
I mean, we're just sitting here just shooting the shit for nothing. Like, let's get some motherfuckers in here that
Hey,
enjoy
what-
it.
Yo, I tell Black all the time we need to record our actual off stream shit. Like
well,
that
well,
needs
now
to be
StreamYard
recorded.
got it
to
where you could do that.
Yo, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I
episode,
sent the
you wanna
link
keep
to
it.
you, Josh. Can you put it in the group chat?
Nah,
in the
real
private
shit. You
chat,
ain't
so-
joining this panel, dude. You're too flamboyant and obnoxious for this stream, dude. Sorry, bro. Even though I
Wait,
do have a Steeler.
which-
What up,
you
Josh
mean for our
Pins?
group?
Josh Pins
Uh-huh.
just subscribed. Shout out to you. Is that you?
That's me, brother.
For sure. Appreciate you, dog. I
Can
just
you-
got an alert.
Hey,
Josh left.
Hotspot. It's in the He should put it in the.
I got Hotspots fucking link and fucking Black Sync. Let me go get Black Sync right now and post inside the chat real quick. I got
Yeah, I'm trying to navigate on my phone here.
Oh,
You sent it to
I
the-
should have sent it to. Oh wait, I could have sent it to him direct. Hold on, I'm
I'm
tripping.
gonna say, why didn't you just put it in the group chat? Damn it!
Well, because I didn't want to send it to 3 people.
Fair, I guess.
Well, because I'm trying to get started because I got this troll on the fucking panel.
I'm not trying to troll. You're making me troll, dog.
I know I'm making it. I'm giving it.
I mean, you
Easy
would
work.
want it. You would want to troll too if you sat behind backstage for half an hour.
Pretending like I'm gonna change this call.
I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Push the button.
Push the button.
Push the button.
All right, there's the link to Black's channel right
Oh
there.
my
Just-
gosh.
Man, you making business decisions by fucking not starting the goddamn stream for the last goddamn hour, goddamn it, and leaving me fucking backstage, bro. These fucking straight business decisions, bro. It's nasty work, bro. Nasty fucking work, dog. This shit still says scheduled in the corner up there, bro. I can't believe this shit.
It stays scheduled for 7:30, right? I mean 8:30.
Oh no!
Now this motherfucker didn't change it an hour and shit.
Yo, we used to stream, and I used to have to be careful when I was streaming with him because the shows would go till like 2 a.m. my time. I'd be like, "Damn, Black."
Oh, you're on
Be
the
like,
East
"My bad."
Coast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for Shelly. Yeah, I have a Steelers fan that comes by my chat. He actually just popped up in Black's chat right now. Real shit 412. He's a Steeler fan. Real shit, bro. You're a bitch though, dude. You only come by when the Steelers win, dog. When the Steelers lose, you don't never show face, bro.
Oh damn.
He is,
no,
bro. He a
I
bitch
can't-
like
I
that, bro.
couldn't do that.
I hate fans like that, bro. Like I be on this bitch doing 7 shows a week, bro, and we have 3 wins. Like I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, though.
Right.
That's
Yo
facts.
ass want to only show face after a Steeler win.
He's not one of them that wants to fire Tomlin, is he?
Facts.
I don't know.
Oh man, I sure hope not. Them people piss me off.
No, he likes Tomlin, I do believe.
Okay.
Here, Pizzle, I'll send you the
said
link. Shit,
You
we
got
get some
somebody in the
people up
back,
there.
you said?
No, I ain't got nobody in the back. You got somebody in the back?
Pause.
I don't swing that way, dog.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause.
A-Train, this is a Raider stream, bro, but my stream's being held hostage by Black. The shit's been scheduled for the last fucking hour. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
What up,
the show
A-Train?
will start shortly. It's just kind of an overlay of this fucking bum-ass head coach. You know what I'm saying? And fucking...
Which team, by colors alone, is identifiable?
See, I trolled him
around
into
the world?
starting his show. I was just talking
The autumn wind is a raider,
Which
Get that
team,
dude
by
out of
slogan,
here.
commitment to excellence,
pillaging just for fun.
just win, baby.
shit. What's good,
He'll
everybody?
knock you round,
We streaming over on Black shit. I'm
All
just
those
simulcasting
things.
game.
then upside down,
Are the Raiders.
and laugh when he's conquered and won.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches,
Boss
you get
chokers,
great
you go
players.
fuck yourself.
You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win.
He's blowing up. Raiders.
Just win, baby.
It's good.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy.
What's
Boy
good?
Black.
Rick Grimes,
It's the
Alfredo.
7-1 Raider, your boy
Alpha
Boy
Kasi.
Black, and I'm in attendance for the first edition of the BART. Hey, y'all, if y'all in the Bay, if y'all from the Bay or know anything about the Bay, they got the Bay Area Rapid Transit, right? Well, we got the Bay Area Raiders talk right here. That's what we gonna call this.
Let's go.
this thing right here. So
Let's
you know, I
go.
got the number one shit talker on YouTube, Raider shit talker right here. I gotta have him on here. You know,
Salud.
Raider, yeah. And then we got the GM over there. The GM,
So,
Raider
so,
Hotspot. And then, you know, for those that's packed in with Business Decision Sports, we got Josh in the building. We got the Smooth Seminole. He's geek right now because
No.
commenting the whole
That's
thing with the
we're,
new.
college is dead to me. Smooth Steeler. There's no Smooth Steeler now.
F Destinazi
Oh,
Oh no, he having a good year.
Yeah. Hey, so shout out to all those that's in the chat. That's
I see you out
sliding
on
through
6.
because of Raider Ben and whatnot.
Fuck
So I
Dustin, Ozzy
appreciate that.
Cortez, and
We're gonna
Sultan.
talk about all things decisions, all the way from the quarterback to what the fuck happened this weekend. And so I got a
That part,
list
Rick
of shit.
Grimes.
So I just want to bounce it off the guys. So if you want to get on here, say you want to jump on, but we got to see who you are first. I ain't got the porn overlay.
So
yet.
I sent the link out to 2 people. I sent the link out to Dirty Raider and Pizzle. Dirty Raider's name is Natural Born Raiders Podcast when he pulls up, and Pizzle's name is Pizzle4420.
Got it.
So those are the only 2 people I sent the link to, and both of those guys are Raider fans, and you've been on panels with them before. So
Yeah, for sure. I know them for sure. All right, cool. So, all right, I guess what we should talk about first is what the hell happened on Friday, on Black Friday. So many things. You know, you can lose a game, and a lot of times people say it's more than one play, which I tend to agree with. But sometimes it can be one play. So let me see what you guys just overall think of what happened. And let me start with you because you inspired this live stream today because I watched your stream at lunch and you were saying a couple things and I was like, let me throw this in here too. So let me get your ideas on what you thought happened on Friday, Black Friday.
what I think happened, bro, was just the Raiders were. The plan was to. I feel like the plan all season, bro, has been to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the Raiders realize they don't have a quarterback for the future. I think this new regime wants to come in and kind of make their stamp on it. I hate to say anything to do with tanking, but the way the Raiders have lost games this year have shown just like incompetency. And you would think you would have some kind of competency, especially from a guy like Antonio Pierce, who's, you know, former Super Bowl champion, knocked off the undefeated Patriots, so on and so forth. But the whole team just looks lost. On top of the fact that you got injuries on top of injuries, which, you know, a lot of people don't talk about. The Raiders got the Madden curse. Because if you remember, the 2 teams that were on the cover of Madden was the Niners, Christian McCaffrey are running away from whose defense? The Raiders defense. You know what I'm saying? So all the injuries have stacked up. Once Christian Wilkins broke his leg or whatever, celebrating a sack, I'm like, oh, bro, it's fucking cooked. And then once again, the Raiders just lose a game in the most Raider way possible, bro. I've seen the Raiders lose games a lot of different ways, bro. Never have I seen them lost a game like that. And, you know, it is what it is, man. At this point, you know, it's at least the Raiders kept it entertaining. I enjoyed everything I saw out of Aiden O'Connell, dude. And once again, just proves my point from the beginning. I said this shit in the offseason. Aiden O'Connell should be the guy. And like I've said this before. I'm not saying he's a great quarterback or a good quarterback. I'm just saying he's better than Gardner Minshew. He understands the system more. He's been around these guys, this locker room. He helped this team win those 8 games or whatever that we won last year under Antonio Pierce was because of the kid. And to bench the kid for... No, they said he had to lose his job, bro. He didn't do nothing to lose his job because even in that game that he threw that pick 6 against Dallas in the preseason, he still had a better game than Gardner Minshew, bro. So,
you know, you and I agree on a lot of things, especially some things that's kind of like out the box. You know what I'm saying? Me and you see a lot of things out the box. But then where me and you kind of divide is the Minshew AOC thing. That's the only thing you and I split on. Because then when you said, if you think that Minshew is better than AOC, then I have to question your football intelligence. But you did say just a little bit.
I just be talking shit, bro.
I was like, okay, I gotta get my boy on here for that. So Habibs, Raider Hotspot, what you think happened?
So the thing about quarterback is that there's all that stuff you do before you throw a football. And what cost us the game is actually Aiden's inability to properly do that stuff you do before you throw the football. We can get into it, but, you know, he called for a hike. He snapped the ball without looking because he forgot to check his receivers and make sure they're lined up first. So that's that kind of like young stuff, right? The stuff that don't have nothing to do with throwing the football, but matters a lot, right? And so I think that's why he didn't get to start, right? To me, those mistakes. And the offense was not made for him. This is a different offense now. That offense before was not made for Aiden, and he did not look very good at it. So I like Aiden. I'm glad that he was able to perform in this offense, and I'd like to see what he does for the rest of the season. But I think trying to make a judgment about who's better, I think it's just different. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
So
Yeah,
according to
I ain't
somebody in
gonna
my
lie, I mean-
chat, somebody in my chat that I respect highly said that Albert Beer just posted a report saying that Mark Davis has a draft a quarterback mandate to the staff this upcoming season. So that
Good.
Raiders will definitely be drafting a quarterback wherever they draft at. If I think it's going to be either Shador or Cam. I think Shador is destined to be here, but that's what it's looking like right now. Which I think that's common sense. I think a lot of us know the Raiders are going to go quarterback. It's just fucked up because I just don't think this is a year that either one of these guys are worthy of a top 5 pick. But
I
they're
was gonna say,
quarterbacks.
do you think the Raiders stay in the top 5?
Yeah, they're gonna take a quarterback, man. They need the face of Las Vegas. Let's just be real. They don't have that. I've been saying this on my channel for fucking the whole offseason. They need a face. You know, they wanted to make Antonio Pierce the face, but you know, when you're talking about a face of a city, it's usually a young franchise quarterback.
Right.
You know, you're talking about Shador, and then you talk about a team that doesn't really have a head coach, but does. Like, they would ship out Antonio Pierce and bring on Deion Sanders in a fucking heartbeat. Now you got Deion and Shador in Las Vegas. You're gonna bring all these new fans in, Colorado fans. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna start. He might have a chance to fill up Allegiant Stadium with fans that are actually gonna root for him than against him. That's why it makes too much sense. You know?
Can I just say you've spoiled my reaction from Black? Because I heard.
Oh, you thought that was gonna be new?
No. There was a huge thing over the weekend about Brady and Dion having a little get together a couple weeks back, and
What?
there.
No way. No.
I'd love to see that comment.
And you know how
Jeff,
Dion loves.
because you know how high I was on Bowers when we drafted him.
So what do you think about Coach Prime coming to Las Vegas? And then what do you think from your perspective? Because you're non-biased, I don't think, when it comes to the Raiders. So what do you think that played out? Why that played out the way it played out? And do you think we should go ahead and make a coaching change?
I think you should make a coaching change. Yes. There's been nothing I've seen from the Raiders in games that I've watched that give me any confidence that there's competency within the leadership. And I really do think that Brady, more
Max
so
Crosby
than,
pushing.
like, I know it's a Mark Davis mandate, but I also think it's a guy like Brady coming in, going and wanting to really put a stamp on things quick.
GT or J-Dog.
Because he doesn't want to be associated with losing. I think it would not shock me if Prime goes to Vegas. I do think Prime is doing everything he can to maneuver to make Shador the quarterback for Vegas. I think he's doing everything he can to avoid the New York teams, and I think he's trying to finagle it. I think he wants Travis Hunter to be the number 1 overall pick to potentially New England or wherever. But he wants Travis to be the number 1 pick, and he wants Shador in Vegas. I don't think there's anything about that. If he were to come coach, he's made comments before, though, that he really prefers college because he wants to be seen as a motivator and a leader of young men. But I mean, the pro in college is basically the same now with NIL. It's like free agency. You know, so I wouldn't be against it. I think the two guys I would think, and this is going on each side, I would think Vrabel would be perfect for the Raiders. And then if you want to go the young coordinator route, I think if Davis and Brady throw a Brinks truck at what's his face up in Detroit, is it Ben Johnson?
Yeah, Ben Johnson. Yeah.
I think if they throw a Brinks truck at him, they could potentially bring him in. But if you're going to go the veteran route, I think Vrabel, because he has that association with Brady, I think he fits there. And they bring in Shador, so he has these young quarterback, and he can build. Because there's some parts to build around. I mean, you don't contend in the West because you got to deal with Mahomes. You got to deal with some pretty good quarterbacks there. And the Raiders have some pieces. By the way, you're welcome for Robert Spillane. You're welcome. But
yeah, thank you.
But I would. It wouldn't shock me if Prime came there, but I really think Prime was just making the moves and meeting with Brady on the back end because Brady has trained with Shador, and Brady has trained with Shador since he was in high school. And I think Prime is more so making it to where he's ensuring Shador's future. But it wouldn't shock me if you told me it was a package like LeBron and Bronny James. Not to throw that in there, but as someone that wanted to see the Chiefs lose last week, that gutted me watching that damn game. Absolutely gutted me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Raider fans like they I understand being excited because they lost, but they wasn't indifferent about it. And that's why I was like, I don't understand what's happening to our fans base right now. So who's to blame for that loss? Who do you blame for that loss, Hotspot?
Man, blame for the loss. I mean, usually I don't do this, but I feel like the person most responsible is Aiden O'Connell. Although he played really well in a lot of ways, because I judge him on one scale as just a quarterback overall, and then another scale as a quarterback that hasn't played 16 games yet, so he's still kind of a rookie, right? He did some rookie stuff, like what he did at the end of the game. But then there's the other stuff, like taking sacks, that put us in tough field goal range, right? You could blame Carlson too. So between the two of them, I mean, that's probably the majority of the blame for the loss. The defense played their ass off and without points on the board. So, yeah, so that's what I got. Those two.
Yeah, I don't blame Carlson because of those field goals that he did miss were out his range. Like those are out of his range.
Didn't he miss like a 54-yarder though? I don't know if a 54-yarder is out of his range. I think he missed those field goals, dude, because the elements were really bad.
Yeah,
dude.
I was about
those
to say,
elements were fucked. It didn't look bad on the TV, but dude, they had their kicker. He's kind of newer to the team. It's not Butker, but dude, he can kick a 50-yard field goal. That motherfucker was like a 52-yarder, and it was like 4 yards short, just like Carlson shit. So, I just think the elements weren't good for kicking or throwing.
Like the 54-yarder, okay, and then the elements make it one of those like 50-50 things. But asking them to kick past 54, like 55 and beyond, even in the Legion, I'm going to hold my breath on that. It's not like Janikowski walking up there and we thinking 75-25 or 80-20 that is going to go in. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus, even if that is the case, you can't get sacked and put 10 more yards, 8 more yards onto the field goal. So I don't really blame him. Damn, AOC is responsible, but damn, I can't blame him as much as I blame your boy AP, because
that part.
While watching the All 22, I seen Aiden looking at the play clock. Play clock was going down, so he's essentially like line up. The lineman thinking that means snap the ball.
Good with y'all, man.
And so he
nice
touches
to see y'all, bro.
JPJ. and then he snaps the ball. As he's noticing that they're still lining up outside. Now, everybody want to cry about it with a dead ball. It's not a dead ball foul. Like, it's not. So I blame the coach because, for one, who takes a snap, run around, and throws it out of bounds for 4 seconds? Who does that? When have you seen that? Like, no.
That part.
If anything, when y'all got that long completion, instead of running down there and spiking it so fast, then you could have collected yourself on second down and let the clock run down and then spike the ball. But I understand, in the moment, y'all ain't practiced the 2-minute drill well enough. Y'all don't have the insight or the intellect to figure it out yet in the moment on the fly. So y'all hurry up and spiked it. Now you're going to just do some dumb play where dumb things can happen. That's why you usually take the ball under center in those situations. But you can't kneel it because it was 3rd and 2. Then you got to rush the field goal team out. You should have just kicked the field goal right there, man. I mean, like 49-yard, he was going to make that. Like, he was just going to make that. So what you think, though, Raider Ben, though? Who you throw this on?
Man, I throw that. I'm with you, dog. That shit goes on Antonio Pierce, gang. And you can kind of put a little bit of it on Jacoby Myers too, bro, because Jacoby Myers was the motherfucker who caught the pass to put us in that situation. And instead of doing his little funky dive out of bounds, he did his little funky dive inbounds and forced us to have to run to the fucking line of scrimmage and spike the fucking football. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just like you said, bro, when I seen Antonio Pierce's press conference and they asked him, well, what was the play there? And he was like, yeah, we were going to snap the ball, run 4 seconds off, and throw it out of bounds. Dude, that's not easy, bro. And if you just snap the ball and throw it out of bounds, that's intentional grounding. You got to break the tackle box. Bro, you got to do all kinds of shit. You should have just fucking took 4 seconds extra for Aiden O'Connell to spike the motherfucking football. So I put some of it on Jacoby, even though he had a great game, because he should have took his ass out of bounds. A smart player, when he's done, I'm like, dude, get your fucking ass out of bounds. But nope. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously, like I said, man, Antonio Pierce should have been in Scott Turner's ear like, hey, bro, this is the plan. We're going to run that bitch down, and then we're going to fucking call the fucking spike, and then fucking we're going to kick the field goal. Obviously, he didn't communicate it to his staff, and his staff didn't communicate it to his quarterback, and therefore the Raiders suffer another motherfucking loss. And what is that, 9 in a row? How about that? There you go.
8. It's 8 in a row, just to be clear.
8, yeah, my bad.
We ain't got 9 yet.
It felt like 9 in a row.
8 in a row, 9 in a row. Shit, what's the difference? Fuck, we about to lose 9 in a row on Sunday, so shit ain't no difference.
But that's where you put.
Oh, dog, I wouldn't let him up here, dog. He about to ruin your whole show.
What's up, Ben? I'm not ruining nothing.
All right, dog.
Yeah,
if he's civil, when he's civil, he's civil, dog. But this motherfucker.
Me and this guy right here.
I ain't trying to hide that. But what I'll say about the game though is that's where you blend inexperience and a little bit of
real shit made it up on Black's panel. That's what's that.
And you mix that, you mix all that together. That's disaster. And you should have a head coach that should overcome some of that. But unfortunately, the Raiders don't have that.
Bro, fucking weak. Real shit's over here on Black shit.
That inexperience and incompetence.
Of course, real shit comes around after they win, right? These motherfucker was gone an entire week when they lost.
It cost them a win over the Chiefs.
This
and once again,
come up out of
the
nowhere
narrative of the NFL season, the Chiefs get lucky yet again.
Popeye the Sailor Man looking ass motherfucker with a backwards.
They squirm out yet again.
Yeah, they did. They did. They did like squirm another one. And the thing about that is this, I'm not with the whole narrative that the league is cheating for him or whatever, even if it is that
Popeye
is
the
the case.
Sailor Man.
I'm not looking at it like that. But what I will say from a football aspect, you can't keep winning games all year long like that without it rearing its head in the playoffs somewhere. Like, there's going to be a team that's not going to mess up at the end
other man's dicks pictures
and mess around and win the game. Like, because y'all only scored 19 points on the Raiders like that? Like, come on. So, I feel you on that. What's up, brother?
What's up with you, Mike?
Man, so...
what's good with your dirty saludos? It's popping with your gang.
Yeah, so what you think about the game on Sunday?
On
Friday.
Friday,
Black Friday. You know what?
This
it was a-
motherfucker be
it
putting
was a
people on the
decent
spot
game,
though,
bro.
putting them
You
on
know
the
what?
big screen. I ain't gonna
saw-
lie, your boy be getting a little bit
I
nervous.
saw
A little
good
bit
effort
nervous.
from both sides of the ball. It's something I've been wanting to see all year. I want to see
Put a motherfucker on the
a
spot.
complete game. You know what I mean? By two sides of the
Said you
ball.
going on the big screen.
It's blatantly obvious that the NFL cheats. They don't want the Raiders to win. You can see that at the end of the game. It was just blatant. I even saw a referee walk up to Max and tell him to take it easy on Patrick. Nigga, what kind of shit is that, bro? We in the middle of a game.
Yeah,
I'm
Nick,
not
it's
taking
Mark
it easy on
Davis's
nobody,
problem at
bro.
the end of the day, Nick.
Don't come up here and tell me to take it easy.
He's the worst
It's-
owner in
the
all of sports.
NFL does not like the Raiders. It is what it is.
I'd be in this bitch clowning Bruce. I ain't gonna hold
deal
you.
with it as a fan, bro. You know, in all honesty, it don't matter who you get as a coach, who you get as a quarterback. Bro, the NFL does not want to see us succeed in any form or fashion, and they will continue to stand in the way.
Can I say something? I didn't get to say nothing yet. Me as a Steelers
Your
fan,
real shit. Can I
Ben
say,
called me
can I
out
say
before the
something?
season started.
Here he
Says,
goes
"My
talking
team
over
sucks."
everybody on the
We got
show.
Russell Wilson from the.
That's my.
We got Justin Fields. Why is my
Damn,
team?
I didn't know
9-3?
real shit
Can
looked like
someone
dirty.
explain
Oh,
that to me?
there's dirty.
Why
There's
is
real
my team 9-3, about to be 10-3 when we beat the Cleveland Clowns?
Ain't nobody here talking about your team, man. Nobody's here talking about your team. Man. This ain't about your team. This ain't about your team. Bro,
yeah, I told Black not to let him up here.
You told me, but I thought he was gonna wait his turn. He was gonna come up next.
Nah,
but
hell nah. He about to talk over everybody in this bitch, bro. He about to
that
talk
ain't gonna work.
over everybody.
Hey,
Hey, your boy up here got excited though. He went and got his terrible towel butt wipe and put it on his head. Once another Steeler fan came around.
My terrible towel been.
Another Steeler fan came around. He went and put that butt wipe on his head.
Hey, for real though. Hey, so
I'm just
what
clowning.
do y'all think? Is AOC the answer, or is he a bridge quarterback? Because I know what we were talking about. I've seen a lot of people talking about is the fact that AOC was the only quarterback this season to throw for 300 yards on fools, right? Oh wait, I can't forget. Hold on. I can't forget this.
Our Raiders are the worst team in the fucking NFL. It's official. We had the defending champs on the ropes in the fourth quarter. Aiden O'Connell was marching down the field, and we make it to the KC 32. We're in range for a game-winning kick, and on third down, my goddamn rookie center snaps the ball when we aren't finished lining up. Of course, it hits Aiden in the face for a fumble, and Chiefs recover the football. We lost today, and the fans are all going to say the game was scripted, so that we be forced to watch that fugly witch Taylor Swift celebrate a Chiefs win one more time. But I swear to God, there's no script. My Raiders just fucking suck. And we're allergic to winning football games. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week.
That's tough.
And as AI as that is,
Hey, that's tough.
Sounds like some people say.
AI is scary as fuck, man.
That is some AI shit for your ass right there.
That was nice. I like that.
Hey, the funny thing about it is a lot of people think that shit's real. What
Yeah, we
interview
all
did you
do.
watch where you saw him say that shit? Because I watch them all. I ain't never seen him say no shit like that.
That's what he needs. That's what he needs to be saying. Shit, the AI was more real than AP.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it PG.
Gotta keep it PG.
Now,
So here's
Now, Black.
Yo.
when you say is he the guy, are you talking franchise or are you talking rest of the year? What are you referring to?
What should we do? What should be the decision? What is the business decision that
At
should be made
quarterback?
on AOC? Like, should he be kept? Should he be?
Well, he gonna get
Hell
kept.
no, that was
I mean,
him,
like,
dog. That was
do
Antonio
you
Pierce.
keep him as a starter?
No.
Or do you
Yup.
do you make him the quarterback to compete for whatever the quarterback that comes in and sit that person? Like what's the long-term plan for AOC?
I would say it.
Hold on. Go ahead.
I would say it would really depend on the hire. Whoever you get at coach. If you get a young offensive coordinator to come be the Raiders
Say that
coach,
part,
I'm
Jesse.
just speculating, but then I think you start the year with whomever they draft, whether it be Cam Ward, Shador, whomever. You go in and them two basically married at the hip. I think you start the rookie and you have Aiden there as a competent veteran backup. If it's someone like a Vrabel, more experienced, or someone that has previous head coaching experience, they tend to rely on more going with the veteran to get through training camp and show the rookie the ropes and have a couple of games and see where it goes from there. So, but I would keep AOC. I think he's been okay. I mean,
Solano,
this league is littered
Solano,
with
that's
tons of average
that's
to
a
below
sad
average
truth,
quarterbacks.
bro. I believe that,
I think
dog. Like
AOC
I
is
believe
a
that as well.
Okay,
as
average
well.
quarterback. I think he's average. I don't think he's anything great, but he's a vet. He's a vet, and average veteran quarterbacks can last a lifetime in this league. Look at Andy Dalton, for God's sake.
Let's see. I want to see what you think.
Man, yeah, I would like to see us add a veteran. I don't want to see whoever we draft be forced to start game one. If they wrestle that away from a veteran who's a replacement level player, cool. But otherwise, they need to be able to sit and not be rushed. So I don't feel like Aiden is by himself enough insurance for that. So we need to pick up a veteran. Yeah, that's what I feel about it.
Who would you have in mind? Just out of morbid curiosity.
Man,
because you got guys
you
like
know,
Darnold. Darnold's coming up, but I think he might sign somewhere longer term. But I mean, Brock Purdy may not get signed by San Francisco. There's a couple interesting options that'll be out there this year.
Yeah, so I mean, like Sam Darnold could be an option because he's athletic enough to replicate what the offense will probably have to do or whatever. But like, we don't need to break the bank, right? We need to find a Gardner Minshew size quarterback with an athletic quarterback who could kind of run the play action stuff we're probably going to be running a lot more of, right? Yeah, I don't, somebody that fits the system, right? And then, can take up some starts, especially if we're making changes on the offensive line and people have to learn how to communicate again, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I mean, and I haven't looked at the free agent prospects for quarterback coming up here. If you want to throw stuff in the chat, we could talk about that too.
Another interesting name would be Justin Fields.
So
no, not a chance. Nope.
So ever since last year, bro, like I was always kind of big on Aiden because the way he played under all the unfortunate circumstances, bro. Like people fail to realize all the shit that he had to go through last year, bro. You feel me? And not only that, but he did the same shit in Purdue, being a walk-on, his brother dying, all this shit, right? But he came to the National Football League, dude, was a third-string quarterback and was never expected to start. Probably never even get any time on the field in a regular season game, right? And then, fucking because they had old buddy, that old ass dude, I can't think of his name. It's don't ring a bell. But then we had Jimmy Garoppolo or Brian Hoyer. So we had Jimmy Garoppolo, Brian Hoyer. Those dudes were making so much money. Aiden was never gonna start, bro. You feel me? Then we go through half the season. Josh McDaniels gets fired. Aiden had already played one game because of a Garoppolo injury, and he got fucking killed in that game. I was at that game against the Chargers, and he still gave the Raiders a chance to win. Why we chose to pass the ball on first down when he threw that interception is mind-boggling to me. But anyways, that's besides the point. But anyways, he went down, the head coach gets fired. Usually when head coaches get fired, bro, the whole fucking team just goes down here. It's quick, bro. It's not trying to stay afloat, bro. Aiden O'Connell comes in, bro, and keeps the fucking Raiders competitive, bro, on the offensive side of the ball, getting the ball down the field, all this shit, bro, with a new play caller as well, because obviously Josh McDaniels gets fired. He's trying to learn all this new shit on the fly, bro. And he plays an entire season, has the Raiders one game shy of the playoffs in the competitive-ass AFC at that, beat Kansas City at home on Christmas. And I don't give a fuck about what people want to say about him not having a completion for 3 quarters. He was the quarterback. He fucking won that game. It took Derek Carr damn near a fucking decade to beat Kansas City at home. And he did in his first fucking chance. So anyways, all that shit, bro, that he did, had the Raiders as close as he did, he deserved to play this year. And yes, I do think he has a bright future as a backup quarterback. I think there's potential. I honestly believe, I do believe there's potential for him to maybe start. Maybe I said he was borderline lower NFL starter. I would take him over Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones don't have a fucking job. So there's quarterbacks. I would take him over Gardner Minshew. Minshew's a starter, right? So in that terms, he would be a starting quarterback. Aiden O'Connell had that year he had with all that shit against him and was the second most productive quarterback in that draft outside of CJ Stroud in front of guys that were drafted way higher than him with way higher expectations, bro. So barring all that adversity, yes, I think Aiden O'Connell can start in this league. He may be a bottom tier right now, but I like him, bro. He predetermines defenses at the line of scrimmage. He reads defenses. He can read it pre-snap and post-snap. I can tell by the way he does it. His mobility is his biggest fucking flaw, bro. And it's a major flaw, dude, because it's hard for him to outrun guys like Chris Jones. But dude, the way he gets the ball out, so quick, bro. He's got like an arm, dude. He's got so many, traits you love to see in an NFL quarterback. People just shit on him about his mobility for whatever reason because we're Raider fans and we're always going to cry about something. I mean, Aiden O'Connell's the most productive rookie quarterback we fucking had since when? With all that shit against him, dog. I can go on for days about Aiden O'Connell, preach, bro, and talk to you with facts. I don't know if he's going to be a future. I like him. I do. But I don't think the Raiders have future plans of him being a starter for us.
Would you take Jameis Winston?
Not over Aiden. If we're going to choose between Aiden and Jameis, yes. In the offseason on the podcast, I said if I had to choose between Jameis or Minshew, I would have took Jameis. But I'm not taking Jameis over AOC. Jameis throws way too many interceptions for me. I love his gunslinger mentality. I love all that about him, dude. But you seen last night what that shit does to you sometimes. He's one of them quarterbacks that'll break your heart type quarterback, dude. You know what I'm saying?
He's the type of quarterback that doesn't listen to his head coach.
And he's super flamboyant.
Before I go to Dirty Raider, I want to shout out my boy Poppy Blanco. What's up, brother?
Hey man, it seems like you ain't fucking with me no more, man.
Oh, it ain't never that, brother. I ain't even been on live, but that's why I'm jumping on right now.
Hey, how you doing, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight?
What's good, bro? I'm good.
Good. You good, man? I'm good.
Nice to meet you. Hey, I forgot my man from the Steelers. I forgot his name, but I remember him. Yeah, I remember. Josh, there you go, Josh. How you been, fam?
Good, brother. How about you?
Hey, man, I'm trying to be like Black, man. You know when niggas get rich and they start getting pussy, man, they disappear, yo. Hey, but it's a guy in the chat, right? Yeah, you getting money over there, man. I DM you a couple times to check on you. I'm like, what is my guy, man?
I'm trying to get like you. You don't even have to be online. I gotta be online.
Yo, but it's a guy in the chat, bro, that he gave you a couple of options what the Raiders got to do, bro. Maybe you want to go check it out. He wrote it in the chat.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that next. That's next. So Dirty Raider, what you think is the future for AOC?
I'm gonna start off by saying this.
What up, James?
AOC is an NFL quarterback. That's without a doubt. He's just not my NFL quarterback. He's not the style of quarterback that I want.
I disagree, Nick. I disagree.
I don't want a quarterback that's not going to put it on the line when it needs to be put on the line.
I'm definitely not.
You can just see that in him. He doesn't have the killer mentality.
Aiden O'Connell's
he can
miles better than
X's and O's.
Aiden O'Connell, I'd take him over Derek Carr, bro.
He's not a quarterback that's going to put it all out on the line when you need him to. And for me, that's a knock on him. You can't bring in another veteran quarterback. You got too many on the roster as it stands right now. You have AOC that's still under contract for another 2 years. You got Gardner Minshew that's still under contract for another year. And whoever you draft, because you're going to draft a quarterback, that's that goes without saying. You're going to draft a quarterback. And then you may even want to bring Riddler back.
That is the question.
You can't have 5-6 quarterbacks on your team in the beginning. That's just not going to work. We tried that this year. We suffered for it because we had no backups. Yeah, at this point, you got to get you a quarterback. You got to get you a quarterback in the first round. You got to get
animal
one of the
over
top
Derek
4. I like a Shador. That's cool. Cam Ward is fine. Truthfully, anything outside of those two, I'm not really listening. You know what I mean? Because they don't fit what we're trying to do.
It's just an opinion.
As far as
Nick
bringing
Rawlins
in another offense, another head coach, not going to happen.
I like Aiden, bro. I've been a fan of Aiden since his rookie year, since last year.
AP is under contract for another year. They already said AP gets another year. So we're not going to go through the
I already know
coaching
we're a dumpster
process
fire, bro. We've been a
trying to find
dumpster
new
fire
head
for
coach.
40 years, since
Fuck
1984,
Vrabel.
my
I
friend.
don't like him. He's not a good head coach. I'm sorry. He didn't do anything with Tennessee, and they had a good team, and they didn't do shit. So it tells me you're not a fucking good coach. I don't give a shit who says he is. You can kiss my ass.
Kiss my
I know what
ass.
I saw. And truthfully, fuck it. You know what I mean? Bring back Scott Turner and his pops. Let them get a fresh start. I like what I saw.
Yeah, I agree. I did like what I seen. I did like what I saw.
He liked what he seen.
And AOC,
he liked what
I think
he
he played his way.
He seen what he liked.
I think he played his way into playing some more. Like, I think he should get a good shot for sure. Now, I think we should get rid of Bronson Pichu. I'm gonna miss you. Like, we should get rid of him. Let him get up out of here. We do need to get a quarterback. I think I like Jameis for the simple fact that Jameis has the right attitude or whatever. And then when he gets to throwing too many picks, then we can infuse a new quarterback in, because that's what we're going to end up doing anyway. Whoever we draft is going to end up playing anyway. Like, I know we want to protect it, but
he's have a winning record in the NFL. You want to bring in a quarterback that doesn't have a winning record? We just got rid of one of those.
That could be true, but we don't have much leverage in getting like quarterbacks right now, because it ain't even really none out there to grab. Because Darnold gonna get re-signed, Purdy is not going nowhere. Like,
Gardner Minshew is your veteran for next year, bro. His contract is I'm not just throwing away money because people don't want him here.
What's the dead cap?
There's almost no dead cap.
I like Minshew. No, I like Minshew. But the thing about it is, the only reason why I want him to go is because I want him to save his career. That's it. Because I think he give us the best chance to win and everything. But if you throw 2 picks and the coach taking you out, and then when you do mess up, sometimes it's on you and sometimes it's not, but it all gets dumped on you. And then you create this controversy all year long. We shouldn't be going through that again next year. Like,
I'm gonna tell you why he got bored in those games. Because the offensive coordinator was blaming the fucking quarterback for the shit. And then we put in another quarterback, and what happens? The same fucking shit. That's why he lost his job. You can't blame the player if you're the one that's not fucking calling the right plays. And that's what happened in those games. He kept blaming the quarterbacks, and that's why we decided to play. And AP was like, okay, well, you think if we put somebody else in, it's going to get us, they may give us a spark.
It's bigger than that, though. It was not just the wrong plays. It was the wrong fucking offense. They come in and change the whole damn offense.
Yeah,
man.
They changed everything from the running scheme up.
Yeah, bro. So who's that on? How the hell would the head coach have us with a coordinator on the wrong damn offense? But who hired
Antonio
him to
Pierce,
run the wrong damn offense?
Telesco. Telesco hired him.
No.
Yes.
Antonio Pierce is who built. The head coach is who chooses his coaching staff.
Head coach chooses his staff.
That's what he's going to tell you. Of course,
they don't gotta tell us. That's how the NFL works. GMs don't bring in coaching staffs for the coach.
We just assume everybody do this shit.
I'm telling you,
he picked his staff.
That was responsible for his
staff. If he can't pick his staff, Then why we even have him here anyway? We don't trust
that
him.
part, bro.
Hey, look, I've done a show about this, and I've said if you want a man to be a head coach, then you need to give him 100% of the reins and let him go, let him do his thing.
Who says he's?
And as you see, this part of the season that we're in, this is 100% AP. This ain't got nothing to do with no Telesco. This ain't got nothing to do with no Mark Davis.
So
this second half
eight losses in a row. Cool.
But here's the thing. Ever since we got rid of Getsy, have we not looked like we're trying to improve?
Who hired Getsy?
I don't know.
Telesco hired Getsy.
No, Telesco didn't hire Getsy, dog. No, we're not doing that.
Come on, man.
No, that's Antonio Pierce's guy. Antonio Pierce fumbled the bag with Cliff Kingsbury and hit the panic button instead of just taking it back and, okay, we're good, we'll get somebody competent. No, he hit the fucking panic button and brought in that bum.
But he didn't fumble the bag on that.
He did.
Again,
he did.
Look, I'm gonna explain to you why it's all on Telesco. Telesco was the guy who refused to offer the extra contract that dude was demanding.
That's not why he didn't take the job. That's cool. He didn't take the job because he was going to he's going to DC so he could follow his quarterback, bro. It has nothing to do with money. That's just bullshit.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. Everybody was saying this.
He was going to go where Jaden Daniels was going.
Right?
Period.
Let's just go.
Jaden Daniels was not coming to the Raiders. He took his ass to DC.
Look. We're gonna base it on what everybody keeps screaming. It was the contract offer. He left because he wasn't getting the years that he wanted. Look, that's what everybody's saying. You and I know the truth.
I knew he didn't. He didn't come here because we didn't have no fucking quarterback.
Kingsbury.
Exactly.
Why would you come here?
If anybody fumbled the bag on Kingsbury, it was the Bears, because he was with Caleb at USC, and he was coming back to the NFL, and then. The Bears were going to take Caleb number 1, but for whatever reason, Kingsbury left the Bears front office, and Eberflus, who's now fired, left without a contract offer, went to Washington, signed him immediately.
You know what Washington offered Kingsbury that we couldn't and the Bears couldn't? A better offensive line, a better quarterback.
Daniels. But yeah,
Jaden Daniels. You get a quarterback, right? A better wide quarterback, a decent wide receiving core that can get something done in McLaurin. You know what I mean? Decent running back. They gave him the opportunity to go to a franchise that's actually trying to move in the right direction.
Right. And Kingsbury, remember what that offense.
They already had a good amount of pieces.
Remember what his offense looked like.
The two determining factors. They got a better offensive line than we do. They got a better quarterback than we do. And they gave him more years and more money to be there.
And so with the upcoming draft to kind of settle all these things that's going on, who should we pick? Should we go with Cam? Should we go with Shedeur? Or should we go with Travis? Let's see what you think, Poppy. Blanco. Look at him. He getting some coochie right now. What you think? What you think we?
I'm leaning more towards Shedeur. Sorry, I like the way the kid plays. I like the heart that he has when he's out on the field. He don't need no offensive line in front of him to really do well. I'm just leaning more towards Shedeur. I mean, I don't like how Cam plays. Cam's a good quarterback. I just feel like sometimes he's so pass happy. You know what I mean? Just quick to throw the ball. He don't really read the field like he should. I think that's something he's lacking. So I'm leaning more towards Shedeur.
So if I have to choose between the two, bro, I'm gonna take Shedeur Sanders. I feel like between the two, Cam Ward, talent wise, I don't really watch too much college football. He hasn't really been as consistent as Shedeur. Shedor's kind of did it year in and year out at Colorado, and he's kind of really the only player they have on offense besides Travis Hunter. So I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's destined to be. If it's one of those guys, it's gonna be Shedeur. I'm a firm believer of dog. Just take best player available. I'm gonna stick by that. It got us Brock Bowers last year. If the Raiders trade down to a team that's overly desperate for a quarterback like Shedeur Sanders, I'm all for that. Because next year, Arch Manning comes out. There's better quarterbacks. But yeah.
I'm gonna just say this real quick. I know I have my turn. Shedeur is the most ready NFL quarterback in college right now.
But that's not saying much though, because all these quarterbacks are extremely mid, like all of them, like extremely mid. I would be better off taking a quarterback like Jackson Dart or Quinn Ewers or Carson Beck in the second than taking Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward in the top 3, top 5, dude. Like that's where I am, bro. I just don't think either one. I think both of those quarterbacks are project players. Both of these dudes, neither one of these dudes are half as talented as a Jaden Daniels or a CJ Stroud, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get if we can trade down, get more picks, get Carson Beck or somebody in the second, like I said, at the end of the day, best player available, bro.
Yeah. So I'll put out a quarterback analytical, thorough look-see at all these guys. Preliminary, I think that it's very possible Shedeur Sanders is going to be higher rated than I had CJ Stroud. I don't think he's going to be as high rated as I had Jaden Daniels, but I think there's a lot of, stuff around Shedeur Sanders, but let's put on the tape. The dude is extremely accurate, poised. He has a strong enough arm, is athletic enough, all that good stuff. And just the way he climbs the pocket and negotiates that. How he plays when stuff is on the line. So I think there's going to be a lot that's going to be positive that we're going to see once I have a chance to kind of break down the tape on him. Cam Ward has more arm talent. And make some really ridiculous throws because of it. But he's got some stuff to learn. He might even have to sit a year. I think it'd be helpful for any quarterback to be able to sit and not be rushed. But if there's any quarterback that could start day one, it'd be Shedeur, right? I think working with Brady for years has helped him in ways that I think a lot of quarterbacks obviously don't have that privilege and that we don't even fully understand yet. Right? So I'll be interested to kind of look at the tape. There's some other people out there. Drew Aller, pretty good quarterback prospect. But they all look like they need some development, including Jackson Dart or whatever. So, that's, I think I would like us to just go ahead and probably take Shedeur because there's familiarity there. And it's not just on the field, it's off the field. And like, does he have the right kind of head? And if Brady's spent time coaching this guy, it's not because he thinks he's a waste of time, right? So there you
go. Yeah, I agree. I think Raider Ben said first that Shedeur is the most NFL ready. Did you the one who said that?
Nah, that was the
Dirty
hot spot.
Oh, Dirty. Okay, Dirty. You said that. Then I want to go ahead and
yeah, you're right.
Co-sign you as well. Raider hotspot that in the event that boat starts sinking, I have confidence that Shedeur gonna do what he do. Like at every level that he's played at, he's always been superseded the expectation. Like we've always wondered, could he keep that up? Could he keep that up? Oh, he did it at a JSU. Can he do it at this level? Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, he did everything but jump through every hoop. So I have every reason to believe with his support system that he could do what is asked of him. He holds the ball too long. I think that's something that'll rectify itself when you get an NFL line, but that's contingent on if the Raiders can solidify that line. I think we'll be a little bit better going through an offseason, knowing that we got JPJ at center, and we already know who our weak links are. So we need to tighten some of those things up. But I think Shedeur would be the best fit for us if we're going to go quarterback. I want to see what you think, Poppy Blanco and Josh, about that from the outside looking in.
From the outside looking in, it's really going to come down to where they finish up draft position-wise. What I would say is if they can't get either of the top two, I would think about holding off for a quarterback for another year and go and just continue the bridge route, because the following year, I know Arch Manning's already been brought up. You have Nico Iamaleava, Drew Auer will also come out in that year. The name that I'm interested in this year, if he were to slip to the second or third round, is Garrett Nussmeier, the guy that followed Jaden Daniels at LSU. I like him. I like Jackson Dart, but I think it would be a reach to take either of them in the first round for sure. If they can't get either of the top two, if they can't get either of the top two, if they can't get Sanders or Ward, which I think they heavily, if they were putting their draft board together right now, that I think they have Sanders ahead of Ward without question. If they can't get either of the top two, trading back, could be an option. I don't know which. It would really depend on the combine, really, to see where they go. But you have some pieces in place. Like Ben said, best available got you Brock Bowers last year, and there were people that slammed that pick, saying, "Why are you going to pick a tight end when you have so much other stuff?"
Yep.
And frankly, Brock Bowers would be, if he was on a 500 team, he'd be getting a lot more love for Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
And
I'm a Georgia fan too, so my love for Brock Bowers is through the roof, bro. Went from favorite team to favorite team.
But I told Black after the draft, when Black was like just throwing his arms up, really? I said, that dude is a dude.
Yep.
You got a stud.
Like, so you should have seen my live, when we did the live reaction, bro. When I did the live reaction, bro, I almost jumped through the ceiling when we took Brock Bowers, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And if you compare that draft reaction to the year before when we took Tyree Wilson, I almost cried. And people see exactly why now on my channel, dude. Look how Tyree Wilson has panned out when I cried, and look how Brock Bowers has panned out when I've almost jumped through my ceiling.
Yeah. So I would say going best available, given the amount of holes, I'm not coming from a hating standpoint. This is just looking at the roster, the amount of holes and how you want to rebuild this roster and piece it together. I would not be totally against bridging another year, knowing you've got 4 or 5 really talented quarterbacks coming out.
Totally against that.
For the 26.
I'm on the inside, and I'm totally against that.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying it's an option. If you can't get Shedeur, I think you're wasting. I think you're giving up too much in terms of an asset.
I honestly don't see how they don't get Shedeur. Right now, we sit at number 2. Deion's not letting Shedeur go to New York. That's not going to happen. He doesn't want to be New York. Huh? We're at 2.
New York's at 3. Yeah,
New York Giants.
But with the tiebreakers, there's after the tiebreakers come through.
Jacksonville is at 3.
Yes, but once the season ends with the tiebreakers, you would actually fall to 4 if everybody that you were even with right now all loses out. You would fall to 4. You absolutely would.
No, because the strength of schedule is what comes into play.
Yeah.
And ours right now, is the second hardest. The Giants have the first. That's why they're number 1.
I think on that.
Giants are 3.
I'm already talking about tiebreaker scenarios. And as it stands right now, with the NFL Network, the Giants hold number 1. We hold number 2. The Jaguars hold number 3.
And they're coming for that second.
Because of strength of schedule. You know what I mean? With that tiebreaker, we're all sitting at 2 and 10. With that tiebreaker, it's strength of schedule is what the NFL is basing it on this year. Giants 1, us 2, Jaguars 3.
Let's assume the Raiders let's assume the Raiders are at 2 though. Let's assume the Raiders get 2. And out of the two quarterbacks, you kind of really got a chance to get either one of them. Because let's say if Travis went number one, I think I would probably really want to go with Shedeur. Let me read a couple of his comments because I do see some.
Man, shut your ass
fits
up,
the
Paul.
Giants' scheme
You
better.
literally, you said,
If you
I
look
can't
at how
believe
they
AP
play
thought
and
AOC
how
was the
he
future.
plays,
You literally thought Jimmy Garoppolo was the next coming of
fits
Tom
their
Brady.
scheme
Sit your
better.
dumb ass down somewhere, Raider Paul.
It really
It
is.
would be,
And I don't even
it would-
like
it would be
AP,
wise
but
of
how
them to
dare
go
you
with
fucking
Ward
critique somebody
and
else,
not
boy?
Shedeur.
That's if Daboll
the way you
even
talk
lasts
football,
there.
dude, is like talking to a mongoloid dude with a speech
Tony
impediment,
says
bro, that's
he's-
riding a
These
wheelchair with a
playoffs,
broken
if we
wheel,
get
dude.
Shedeur,
What
you
you
guys.
talking about, dog?
He said Shedeur throw the deep ball. You know,
Not year one.
he's the only
Not
quarterback
year
that
one.
throws in the middle of the field. I agree with that.
What up, Raider Booster? Saludos.
Yeah.
Are you getting Devontae Adams back?
Fuck
No,
no.
we don't need him back.
That'd be.
I'm just saying. Are you
Hey,
getting? Are
he
you
made
getting? Are
his
you getting
bed,
a
he
wide?
gonna lie in it, bro.
Are you getting a
wanted
wide
to go to
receiver?
a team that was better than us, and you were technically on a team that is just like us.
Well, shit, Max Crosby's the same way. Max Crosby said if they don't keep Antonio Pierce, he's going to demand a trade. He's having buyer's remorse right now, pushing coaches on the sideline. So it goes both ways.
So I heard one of you guys say, like, being that this is not a really strong quarterback draft, are you guys opposed to quarterback on the first pick? Let's say if we have the opportunity to get a Travis Hunter, should we get the best player available? Should we consider going with Quinn Ewers? Should we consider going with Dart? Since I was looking, I don't see too many quarterbacks going in that first round like that, so it's not really strong. So, how do you guys feel about doing something like that?
Bro, you already know, dog. I said it from the get. I'm all down for taking best player available. I don't know how I feel about Travis Hunter being like a number 1 overall pick or something like that. But who am I? I don't really watch too much college football. I've already went out and said I would take Ashton Genty. I think Ashton Genty is going to be a generational running back. You know, but is he worthy of a top 3 pick? That takes me back to what I said earlier about Shedeur and Cam Ward, is that if we could trade down, bro, and Shedeur, Cam Ward's there, you can trade down a few picks. You know what I'm saying? Take your franchise running back. We don't have a running back, dude. And if you ain't got no running back, no running game, it don't fucking matter who your quarterback is, dude. You're not going to have much success. And at this rate, it looks like we're going to have a young quarterback. So, you know, I'm all for, you feel me, keep it a binker. Old buddy said bridge year, right? I don't know if I want to go veteran bridge year or whatever. I'd probably go with Aiden another year. And if we take Genty, if we suck, then next year, bro, boom, Arch Manning's right there, dog. You get a next year's quarterback class way stronger than this one, bro. You feel me? So if we could trade back a few picks, pick up a generational running back, team him up with a generational tight end like Brock Bowers, you know, whatever happens, happens. And then next year, you feel me, we come back and we get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So that's my stance. I'm for best player available no matter what, because we have so many holes. A quarterback's not going to be the end-all, be-all for us, bro. Like, our offensive line has multiple holes. Our defense, in my opinion, has multiple holes. Like, we're not just a quarterback away, dude. So, you know, if Telesco can cook some shit up, trade back 3 or 4 picks, pick up the best running back in the draft, get another first round. You know, if a quarterback's there, dude, you could probably get that first round theirs, plus an additional first, maybe even 2, depending on how these guys feel about these quarterbacks. You know, then you get your running back. You got another first-round pick for next year. Say that team's ass, and now you got their first-round pick. Like, who just had the pick? Like, didn't the Texans just have the Bears pick, and they were like the number 1 overall pick? Like, come on, bro. Like, the fucking, because of the trade, the Bears or the Texans were able to get Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud, boy. You know what I'm saying? Change their whole franchise around, gang. I'm with that, bro. You feel me? Because I don't think any of these quarterbacks move the needle for me. But go ahead. What up, Mosa Raiders? Saludos.
But I feel like we've been down this road before. Like, the Raiders never just pick the quarterback. If we have an opportunity to pick a great quarterback, we need to just take one, bro. They're that much more valuable than any other position. I feel you on best player available, but like, I don't think that this class is as bad as people think it is. We're early, right? Go look at what the class looked like, you know, last year's class, what we're saying, Jaden Daniels wasn't even like thought of as a top 5 pick right now. Okay. The season.
Yeah, no shit, Raider Paul, because they don't give rookie of the year to tight ends, idiot.
And legends to be written and shit, right? So judging the team at this point, I think or judging the class, I'm sorry, at this point, I think it's a little bit early. I think Shedeur has a chance to be one of the kind of special generational type quarterbacks because he's physically and mentally superior in a lot of ways, right? Accurate with a strong arm and can scramble and has good pedigree. You start to think about that. That's not every day. It's not every year. So I think it would be a mistake. I think we may end up if we did something like that and pick that running back you're talking about, please don't pick a running back in the first round. But if we do, and we have a running back like that, and then we have Aiden O'Connell out there, we may just be in that same mid trap again, where we win just enough games to where we can get a quarterback, and all those Archie Manning wishes and dreams go out the fucking window. So, like, we're there now. So take them now. That's how I feel.
For me, okay. So, look, my thing is, you got to take Shedeur, right? You got to, because Shedeur is the only quarterback that can truly play in the NFL right now. Coming out of college.
Hey, Nick Solano, not me, bro. This isn't my show, dog. You know, like, much love to Black. I don't talk about the draft.
If by chance
this is somebody else's show, I'm simulcasting.
And I understand.
I refuse to talk about the draft, man. This isn't my show, my
one more year.
But I agree. I wouldn't talk about the draft on my channel either, dog. But this isn't my show. We're just simulcasting.
That pick needs to be.
The season's not over. I would not be talking about the draft.
Or Will Campbell. You need to solidify your tackle position. Point blank. I love Colton Miller. Thank him for everything he's done. I just don't think the guy's got it anymore, man. I don't. Might as well draft his replacement now. And these two guys, well, you can't miss with them. Them two players you can't miss with.
Heard that before. Robert Gallery. So
let's just be sure. This ain't no Robert Gallery, man. This ain't no Robert Gallery. I don't know why.
He was a sure bet. He was number 2 for sure.
I don't know how you become a sure bet when you ain't playing nobody. That don't even make no sense. How you become a sure bet and you ain't playing nobody?
Hey,
Did he come out of Iowa or some shit?
Iowa, bro.
Yeah, but he was facing them big. But he was a pretty good tackle at Iowa.
Yeah, he playing Ohio State.
Nah, J-Dog, we just gave Crosby a contract, I think. Like
Penn State,
Michigan,
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Michigan wasn't tough at that point.
I think we got at least 2 more years on that.
I mean, you know,
if not 3
years.
In
the heyday.
He faced Lamar Woodley coming off the edge.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion Lamar Woodley. Michigan wasn't a national champion, but Michigan wasn't terrible either.
No, but the Big Ten wasn't like killing it.
Did I say they was terrible, or I said they wasn't Michigan?
They were still Michigan.
They wasn't Michigan, bro.
Yo, no one likes me. Why are you trying to downplay the Raiders, bro? Like, that shit's nasty work. Are you not a Raider fan or something?
They wasn't. They was hot before that.
You can have all them targets, but there's a lot of quarterbacks a lot of tight ends that get them many targets that don't do shit.
When Urban rolled up to Columbus, that's when they suffered.
Motherfucker having a walking Hall of Fame
2011.
And he's over here downplaying his game.
You can't convince me that Robert Gallery was a good fucking pick and he should have been taken where he was taken, because I just don't believe the level of talent that he played against during that time showed me he was about anything. And when he got to the NFL, it was proof.
Of course, he has a shit ton of targets. When you got nobody else to throw the ball to,
they said in that same draft that they said
you ain't got nobody to throw the football to, dog.
He turned out all right.
You ain't got nobody else to throw the football to, bro. Of course you're going to throw it to the fucking
ship. I wanted us to draft.
But across all receivers, and he's one of the most productive pass catchers in the league. Not only the best tight end in the NFL, Brock Bowers has the highest catch percentage in the NFL across all pass catchers, including wide receiver,
if you're in position to take
Shedeur,
you 100. You know, He's right.
Your
You
point
take the
sounded
quarterback.
like you
Stop
were trying to
kicking the can down the
downplay
road.
Brock Bowers' season.
Unless,
That's what your point sounded like, dog.
Your staff, your scouts, whoever.
Maybe you should try to
are so
reaffirm what
convinced
you're talking about,
that
dude, before you sound
none
like
of these
you're
guys
trolling,
are
bro.
worthy of the slot.
Like,
And
you want to
don't
know
feel
why
like
he
you
has
can
100
trade out
and
of the
something
slot
targets? Because
and
he's that
maneuver
dude.
in such a way.
He's that good, bro.
Then best player
He's about to break Mike Ditka's fucking record that has stood for almost 40 years,
you have
bro.
to do, but I get the fear about
Come on, bro.
being a mid-team next year and not.
He's
being
about
able,
to break
I
the
really
record
do
that
think
Sam
there's
Laporta
5
broke
stud
last
quarterbacks coming
fucking
out
year, dude. And he's about to
in
blow it out by
25
the
for
water,
the
bro.
26
Blow
draft.
it out the fucking water. It's not even gonna be close, dude.
I don't. The only other guy I can see the Raiders drafting like second or third round. I don't think Quinn
You're a
Ewers is
loser.
going to
You know nothing
translate.
about football, dog.
I think Jackson Dart can be pretty
said
decent.
he's not that good.
But if I were to
Whatever.
bet
You're an
on
idiot.
the second round or later,
I ain't
tier
talking to you
quarterbacks,
no more, bro. You
I
don't
would
know
say
fuck
Garrett
all nothing.
Nussmeier
You might be the most
would be the
idiotic
guy I would
person I've
take a
talked to
very
in my
long
chat
look
that's
at.
not named Raider Paul. So go ahead and
want that
sniff
name
the
across the
corner
back
for a
of
little
my
bit, bro.
jersey,
Talk
man.
to
That
my
shit
chat
just-
because I'm
it
not
don't
talking
even
to you
sound
no more,
right.
dog.
You're
You're a fucking retard,
well,
bro.
I mean,
You don't know your ass from your
there
fucking
was a
elbow,
certain
let alone
quarterback I was
fucking Raider
stumping from
football.
Tennessee that Black was like, hell no, and the jokes just wrote themselves.
Raider
I
Paul's
wanted
a
Hendon
fucking
Hooker.
idiot, dude. I didn't think I'd
and
meet anybody
I was,
fucking stupider
and
than
Black will
Raider
tell
Paul.
you, I had been stumping for
Fucking
Hendon
idiot,
Hooker
dog.
for well over a year, and he was like, hell no.
We can't
I don't
do
want to
Hooker
do name
in
Hooker
Vegas.
on my team.
Not in Vegas. Not in
It ain't
Vegas.
even about the name with me.
Hey,
It
that
ain't even
Hooker
about the
jersey would have been the highest selling jersey in Vegas history, dog.
The jokes write themselves, bro. that thing would have been off the Mark Davis.
So this is what I think we should do. I think if we're in position to get Travis Hunter, then we got to get Travis Hunter. Like,
so you're
that's-
saying
that's
if you're the
like-
number 1 overall pick,
to me, yeah. If the Raiders are in position to, well, if we're talking about best overall player, if he's
You know
there,
nothing
I feel
about
like
me,
we need
dog.
to
I
get
ain't
Travis
mad at
Hunter.
my
He can
team's
fill up
ass.
2
I embrace
positions,
my team being
at least
ass,
1.5
bro. I've been a Raider
positions
fan
for us,
20 years,
and
bro.
change our defense.
I laugh at the Raiders,
I
dog.
think make them more solidified because, like last
Is
week,
he a
I
Niner fan,
seen a lot of
J-Dog?
things out of Graham last week. We was on it last
I know
week.
a Niner fan
Like
ain't
I really
talking
like
shit.
that. We just
I
need
know
a
a
couple
Niner
more
fan ain't
playmakers
talking
on the
shit,
back
dog.
end because Max Crosby ain't causing
Dude, what's up with
turnovers.
Niner fans
You
talking
know what I'm
shit
saying?
lately,
Like
dude? That's like the last
he's
fan
doing his
base
thing,
that
but
should
he's
be
not
saying
causing the
anything about
turnovers.
the Raiders, bro.
So I would
What
go
happened
with
to your
go
Super
with
Bowl fucking
Travis
season?
Hunter.
What happened to the quest
But,
for 6 or whatever the
I
fuck you
like
called that shit?
what Raider Ben said. Like I would take some. I'll take some
Sit your dumb ass down,
some
dog.
draft capital to go back.
I watched
'cause
my
you
team
know
win
the
3
running
Super
back
Bowls,
is not
bro.
gonna
What do you
get
mean how many times have I
picked so
seen my
early.
team win? I've seen
So
my
you
team win
can
3
move
Super
back
Bowls.
and get some draft capital, and then also
Steeler
get you
Nation,
a
there's no
running
such
back
thing
that
as
you know
Steeler
is a
Nation,
stud,
dog.
and then work on and
Yeah,
kick
I've
the
seen my
can down
team
the
win
road
all
on the
3,
quarterback.
bro.
But you don't have to kick it all the way down the road. You
How
can
many
find
times have you
somebody in the
seen your
second
team
round.
win a Super Bowl game?
but you got to be careful because if you're asking me who,
I've seen all 3 of
I
them
think
joints.
Genty goes to,
Back to the 70s.
I think Genty is 100% going to the Cowboys.
You said how many Super Bowls have I seen? I've seen all
I
of them.
think Ashton Genty. I think
should
Jerry
tell you
Jones
enough right
over
there.
the. What's that?
That should tell you enough right there about that pick.
I was watching the Raiders
Jerry
before I
Jones
was a
was gonna
fan,
make that
gang.
pick. Think about it.
But I think he's going to
them
overreact to him not signing Derrick Henry and the pushback about the running back position and how they've been getting absolutely slammed. And you know how Jerry loves the Dallas media, and he loves the national media, and he'll be enamored with Ashton Genty because he's getting all the Heisman love right now.
See what he
Travis
just did
Hunter.
to a Kansas City Chief defense that's like top
but-
5 in the NFL.
So you got to be careful how far back you
Dude just
trade. So,
eviscerated
that
that
you leave that to the,
dumbass. It was like a
the front
hot
office
knife
to
through
be able
butter.
to
Shit
map
was
that
easy
all
work.
out.
Travis Kelce got to
but
see.
even if
Travis
you go,
Kelce got to
like
see the
Ed
dude
Rusher
he's
to
passing the
compliment
torch
Max
to, bro.
or somewhere on the offensive
And it's
line.
funny because Tony
you got to
Gonzalez
build.
said
You got to
before
build
the game that
inside out.
somebody passed the torch to him,
so
and now fucking
I'm on the.
you feel
I'm
me?
on-
Kelsey's getting
I'm
ready to
more
pass
on
the
the
torch
side
to
of
Bowers.
shit. Let Sincere finish out
That's
the season.
facts.
Let's see what
What up,
Sincere
Isaiah?
got. I like Sincere.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what
an
I
idiot,
mean? I'm
Dixon.
seeing,
I thought Raider
nice
Paul.
things
Let's
from
see, I
Sincere
get it.
right
He's
now.
just a hater, Dixon.
It
He's a
kind of
Steeler
reminded me
fan,
a
so
little
it
bit
makes
of
sense
what
why
I
he
saw
would
from
say dumb
Zamir
shit,
White when I
right?
thought that he
I
had
thought he was a
upside
Raider
and some
fan.
hope.
He's a Steeler fan,
But
so he's
this
just
right
talking
here,
shit.
This it feel a little bit better than it felt last year. You know what I mean? Because in all honesty, I didn't want to see motherfucking Zamir White last year. I wanted to see Josh. I was mad that Josh.
I've been saying cleft palate Zamir was trash since his first snap in a Raider uniform.
But for me, I'm more leaning towards let's see what Sincere got. You know what I mean? He's been running good behind the same offensive line that fucking Zamir White had. You know what I mean? He's getting the same fucking play calls and doing
put my
way
fat
better
ass
with
behind
it.
the O-line before
He can
Zamir
catch
White.
out the backfield. He can run. Man, let's see what the boy got. I'm not interested in drafting a first round running back. I need a quarterback or an offensive lineman. I'm just saying, I need a left tackle and a quarterback.
I ain't taking no O-lineman in the top 3 though. Hell no.
Why not?
No, I'm not saying get an O-lineman in the top 3, but I'm just saying.
So you would take would you take an offensive lineman over a player like Ashton Genty?
Absolutely.
Hell no. Not me. Hell no.
Yes, if it's the right O-lineman.
Hell no. Because Genty's already being projected to be the best scouted running back to ever come out of college, bro. Y'all about to take a tackle over that? Fuck that. Hell no.
The best scouted.
Let me explain why my answer is lineman over running back. The reason why I said I would take the best offensive lineman is because offensive linemen play longer than running backs.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got a point. You got a point there, but when they comparing this motherfucker to Barry Sanders, dog,
I get it. But even Barry didn't go anywhere without an offensive line. That's why he left. That's why he quit football.
I mean, I'm not saying this shit. I ain't saying this shit, bro. Like other motherfucking scout expert, draft expert. This ain't shit that I'm saying. This is shit that I've read draft experts say. So motherfuckers can sit here and say that what I'm saying is stupid and shit. I've already said I don't know shit about college football. This is shit that I've read, bro. They're saying that Genty may be probably the best running back to ever come out of college, bro. They done fucking compared him to not Bo Jackson, but Barry Sanders coming out, bro. So this isn't my take. This is shit that I've just read. I would take a Barry Sanders type running back over taking another gamble on a fucking offensive lineman, bro. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. We need playmakers, guys. We don't have enough fucking playmakers. The only playmaker we have on offense is a fucking tight end, dog. Is a fucking tight end. That's all we got.
I'm gonna give you a name of a running back they said the same shit about coming up out of college. His name was motherfucking Lawrence Phillips.
Dang, I knew
the same
LP.
shit about him.
I knew LP.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck that is. That name don't even ring bells. That was before my time.
Lawrence Phillips.
Exactly. That's the point.
There's running back names littered.
Appreciate
Rashawn
you, Booster. Much loved out.
Kim Biakabatuka. I mean, we can go back. I mean, there's
Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson. I was just getting ready to say his bum ass. He played for us too.
Yeah. So in the event we do draft Shedeur, right? I saw this post, and this is something that I feel like is really prevalent. It says, Raider Nation, my thoughts on Shedeur Sanders is he might be Derek Carr 2.0. I don't ever see him being elite. And if I'm really honest about Cam Ward, he's Geno Smith 2.0. Strong arm, no accuracy. What is your reaction to that?
No comment. I don't watch college football. I
no,
don't know.
That's like
take that shit to Hotspot. Hotspot seems to be the draft genius up here. Let's see his take.
I'll tell you how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't think you comparing Geno Smith and Cam Ward is really not fair. Cam Ward is a much better athlete overall. Just a bigger, stronger guy.
Plus different styles of offense they played. Like Geno at West Virginia played a much different style, and I think comparing Cam Ward to Geno is very much an insult to Cam coming out.
Yeah, I think that's an insult to Cam.
That's a very bad. I mean, look, Cam can try to throw. Cam relies too much.
The context though. Is he talking about NFL Geno, or is he talking about college Geno? Because if we're talking NFL Geno and what Geno was doing up in Seattle, I can see the comparison. But if we're talking college,
I don't even NFL NFL Geno. NFL Geno in Seattle has been steady what Cam does.
I ain't talking
Geno
Raider
doesn't.
Paul. They're
Cam
asking me questions. Go fuck
relies
yourself.
Way too. He has.
They asking me
ridiculous
questions,
arm
and I'm
strength.
just telling motherfuckers what I
And
read. I
he
done told
try-
motherfuckers
he
I
will-
don't know fuck
he
all
will
nothing.
try and
Go
force.
fuck yourself. How about you get your
He
bitch
will-
ass up
at-
here, dog,
which,
and talk about some
in
college
college
football, then
with the
cocksucker.
with the wider
I'll see you
field,
doing
with
fuck
the
all
hash
nothing,
marks
dude, but
being
running your
wider and
cocksucking fucking
everything
mouth in my
easier
chat,
to spread
dude.
out and being able to read
Licking my
defense
ass,
a bit
bro. That's all
easier.
you doing.
You can do that in college more so. And he got messed up at Washington
Yeah, I'm
State
rocking with
doing that
AOC, Raider
last year.
Booster.
He
I'm
came to
good on
Miami.
Shedeur Sanders,
He's
dog.
done. He's got ridiculous receivers there.
I'm good,
but
gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think
look, sometimes
Shut your dumb ass up, Raider Paul.
your success is with the cast of people that you have around you.
right. But I mean, he still
Right?
like even in games.
And this is my thing. You
Even in
gotta
games with Miami this year, he's forced.
All right, y'all.
Like,
I
he's
got to go to
forced.
work in the morning, bro. Black, thanks for having me, bro. I'm a squat. Much love, bro. I posted your link in my chat, bro. So people come over and send you some fucking love. Get you some
Yeah,
subscribers
appreciate
and
you,
shit.
brother.
Good meeting you, Ben.
Much love. My pleasure, my friend. I look forward to talking to you in the future. Like I said, man, it's always a
Alright,
pleasure, man, talking Raiders ball.
For sure.
Pleasure, you guys. I will be live once again on my
Well,
channel
right
on
on.
Friday for the podcast, man. So
I'll have me.
much, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
send you the
make
link,
sure-
Dirty, for
hey,
sure.
Yep.
Yeah, drop your link in our chat too.
Yeah,
Well,
for
I'll
sure,
drop
bro.
the link in the